Curveball, low and away. Ball one. Drilled to the left side. Great diving catch. Sinker freezes him on the corner. No balls, one strike. Hit hard to the left side. Into the glove of Urshela. Throws over to first. 2 out. Off-speed pitch. A bit low. Ball one. Fastball. Strike one.
Popcorn.
Out of play. We'll stay right here. 1 and 2.
Popcorn.
Hit hard to the right side. Missed inside. Ball one. Fastball. Strike one. Hit hard to the left side. And he throws it to second. Hit hard to center field. Going, destroyed. Gone.
And it's a 5-0
Ball game.
Popcorn.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Popcorn.
Fly ball to left field. And he makes the catch. 1 out. Curveball. That's high. Ball one.
Popcorn.
That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. 1 and 1.
Popcorn.
Drilled to the right side. Picks it up. Fires over to second. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Fly ball deep into center field. Pulls in the catch. 2 away.
Popcorn.
Fly ball to center field. Makes the catch. And that will do it for the 7th inning.
Popcorn.
Breaking ball. And that's just on the corner for a strike. Strike one. Fastball. Outside. Ball one. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. That's in there for strike 3. 1 away. Curveball, and that's outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Popcorn.
Swing and a miss. Counts even, a ball and a strike. Fly ball to left field. And there's a base hit for Engel. Fires over to second. Right over the plate. 0-1. Breaking ball, 0-2.
Popcorn.
There's a strikeout. 2 out. Change up. Strike 1. Out of play. We'll stay right here. 0-2. He struck him out swinging. Hit hard. Straight back to the pitcher. Picks it up.
And he beats Judge to the bag for that out.
On the ground to the left side. He scoops it up and fires to first base. 2 out. Fastball. Missed. Outside. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Fastball. That one low. Ball 2. Missed outside. 3-1. Fouled off and out of play. Full count.
Popcorn.
Absolutely destroyed. A solo shot.
And it's a 6-0 ball game.
Down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Drilled to left field.
This one's hammered.
That's back-to-back home runs.
And it's a 7-0 ball game.
Fly ball into shallow center.
And Robert is there.
And that will do it for the 8th. On the ground to the left side.
Picked up by Urshela.
Throws over to first. And the throw in time for out number 1. Breaking ball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Popcorn.
That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here.
Still 2 strikes.
Fly ball to center field.
And Hicks is there for the out. 2 away.
Fly ball to left field.
This
Catch
game
is
is
made,
over
and that
before it
will
started.
tie
The
us
New
up.
York Yankees trounced the White Sox
Final score
7-0.
everyone, I'm Fran Charles. Time for baseball under the lights here at Guaranteed Rate Field. It's the New York Yankees versus the Chicago White Sox. Fly ball to right field. This one is a shot. Destroyed. Gone. And it's a 1-0 ball game. Just inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Slider, strike 1. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. 1-2. Outside, counts even. 2-2. Drilled to center field.
And there's a base hit for Judge.
That one's inside. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hit hard to the left side. And fires to third base. Slider missed inside. Ball 1. Fly ball to right field. And angle is there. 1 out. Fires over to second. That time he's safe. And he lines one to center field.
And there's a base hit for Torres.
That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. 0-1. Slider just inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 away. Out of play. We'll stay right here. 0-1. Oh, 2. Here's a grounder to right field. He scoops it up, fires to first base.
And the New York Yankees take the lead 2-0. Urshela beats the throw. He's in there.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Slider. Tough pitch on the corner, and he's ahead. Drilled to left field, and it drops in.
And the score is 3-0.
And he's in there with a double.
Boyd crosses the plate. 5-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Pickoff attempt at second, and he dives back to the base. Hit hard to center field, and he's able to grab the hot shot. Curveball, strike one. Here's a grounder, back to the mound. Picks it up, and he got him for out number one. Strike one.
Foul territory on the third base side. 2 away.
Slider right over the plate. Strike one. Hit hard toward first base. Great nab on that one. And that'll do it for the first inning. Fly ball to left field. He makes the catch. One away. There's a no-doubter. It's gone.
And it's a 6-0 ball game.
Fastball. That's outside. Ball one. Tough pitch on the corner. Counts even. A ball and a strike. On the ground. Back to the mound. Picks it up. Throws over to first. 2 out. Crushed. Gone.
And it's a 7-0 ball game.
Fouled off and out of play.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here.
Stays at 2 strikes.
Drill to the second baseman, and he's able to grab the hot shot.
0-1. There's a line drive to center field, and it drops in, and he throws it to second. And that ball is high. Ball 1. Curveball, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Changeup. Down and away. He evens it up. 2-2. Hit hard to the left side. Great stop at short. Fires over to second. Not in time. He's safe. Off-speed pitch, and that's just on the corner for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Down the first base line, and foul. No balls, 1 strike. Here's a grounder to the right side. He scoops it up, and he got him for out number 1. Throws over to first, and he got him for the double play. Curveball, that one's inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Not much contact there. The dribbler to first, and he beats Robert to the bag for that out. And that'll do it for the second inning. And he's into third safely. Fly ball to center field. And he makes the catch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Dribbler to the right side. Scooped up by Madrigal, and he throws it to second. And he checks the runner at first, and he gets back in time. Fouled off and out of play. 0-1. Slider, and that ball is inside. Ball 1. Checking first, and he dives back to the base. Down the third base line, and foul. The ball on a strike. Drill to the left side. There's one, and there's a double play to end the inning. Down the third baseline, and foul. Here's a grounder to the right side, picks it up, and he got him for out number 1. Slider, no balls, 1 strike. Fly ball to the left side. And he's there for the second out of the inning. Change up. Strike one. And he popped it up to left field. And that'll do it for the third inning. Slider.
Tough pitch on the corner.
Strike one. Fouled off and out of play.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Above the zone. Ball one. Fouled off and out of play.
Day at 2 strikes.
Hit hard to the right side, picks it up, throws over to first, and the throw in time for out number 1. Fastball. That one's inside. 1-0. Not much contact there. The dribbler to third. Picks it up. Slider at the knees for a strike. 0-1. And he lines one to the left side. And he stabs that one for the out. 2 out. Hit hard to the left side. Picks it up, fires to first base. And he got him. Breaking ball outside. Ball one. Fly ball to left field.
Frazier
Pulls it in for the out. 1 out. Splitter missed inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Slider. That one's outside. 2-0. Fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Splitter. Too low.
And the count full.
Fly ball to left field.
Frazier pulls it in for the out. 2 out. Tough pitch on the corner.
Strike 1. Liner to the left side. And he's able to grab the hot shot.
And that will do it for the 4th inning.
Dribbler toward first base.
Madrigal is there. Checks the runner at first, and he gets back in time.
Dribbler straight back to the pitcher. And he got him for out number 1. Fires over to second. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard. Back to the mound. He scoops it up.
And he beats Frazier to the bag for the out.
There's a line drive to right field.
And it drops in.
Stanton scores easily, 8-0. And he jogs in safely at second with a stand-up double. Fastball up and away, 1-0. Not much contact there. The dribbler to second, picks it up, and that's in time for the out. Splitter. That ball is inside. Ball one. Sinker. Missed outside. Chapman is behind in the count. Sinker paints the corner. 2-1. Popped up to left field. And there's a base hit for Camiones.
It's in the stands for a ground rule double.
Splitter. 0-1. And he lines one to the left side and fires to first base. 1 out. Splitter. Strike one. Liner to the left side.
And it falls in. Base hit.
Tough pitch on the corner. 0-1. Hit hard to the left side. Fires over to second. He's stuck in a run down. There's a double play to end the inning. And that will do it for the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Dribbler straight back to the pitcher. Picks it up. For out number one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. 0-2. Down the first base line. And foul.
Still 0-2.
Fly ball to center field. That one's caught for out number 2. Drilled to left field.
And there's a base hit for Judge.
And he arrives at second with a stand-up double. Hit hard to the left side. He scoops it up, fires over to second. And he slides into second, beats the throw. Here's a grounder to the left side. Into the glove of Moncada. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Out of play. We'll stay right here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he got him. Strike 3. That one's inside. Ball one. Sinker. Strike one. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Drilled to the left side. And fires to first base. Not in time. He's safe. Hit hard to the left side. Not in time. He's safe. Splitter. That ball inside. 1-0. Drilled to the left side. And tosses it to second. One away. Throws over to first. And he got him for the double play. Splitter. 0-1. Liner to center field. Great nab on that one. And that'll do it for the sixth inning. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Down the third base line and foul.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He struck him out swinging. One away. Out of play. We'll stay right here.
No balls, 1 strike.
There's a line drive to left field.
Ball drops in, and that's a base hit.
Hit hard to the second baseman. Picks it up. Checking first, and he gets back in time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 out. Down the first baseline. And foul. That's going to the upper deck. Home run.
And it's a 11-0 ball game.
That ball is inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. On the ground to the third baseman. Picks it up. Fires to first base.
And he beats the judge to the bag for the out.
Splitter. Tough pitch on the corner. Strike 1. Not much contact there. The dribbler back to the mound. And the throw is in time for out number 1. That ball inside. Ball 1. Fastball.
Counts even. The ball and a strike.
Splitter. Low and away. Ball 2. Fly ball to left field. Destroyed. Gone.
And it's a 11-1 ball game.
Sinker. Just at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. And he's ahead. Drilled to the left side. Into the glove of Torres. Throws over to first. 2 out. Sinker. Tough pitch on the corner. Strike 1. Splitter. Outside. Ball 1. Sinker. And that's just on the corner for a strike. And he's ahead. And he goes down swinging. Strike 3. New York scores a knockout. Hello, everyone. I'm Fran Charles. Could not have asked for a better night. It's the New York Yankees versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. It's gone. And it's a 1-0 ball game. Breaking ball. Tough pitch on the corner. Strike 1. Drill to left field. Ball drops in, and that's a base hit. Fly ball to left field. He makes the catch. for out number 1. Slider upstairs and away. Ball 1. And he lines one to center field.
And that drops in for a base hit.
And he's in there with a double.
And the New York Yankees pull ahead. Joe crosses the plate 2-0.
Down the third baseline and foul.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And he's ahead. Here's a bunt straight back to the pitcher. Throws over to first.
And he beats Torres to the bag for the out. That was flush. 2 runs score on that bag. And it's a 4-0 ball game.
Curveball, that's high. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Fly ball to left field.
Uriel pulls it in for the out.
Sinker. Strike 1. And he lines one to the right side, and he stabs that one for the out. 1 away. Off-speed pitch. Gets in at the bottom. That's a strike. Strike 1. Hit hard to the left side. He scoops it up and fires to first base.
Bichette beats the throw. He's in there.
Down and away. 1-0. Counts even. A ball and a strike. He takes off at first.
Foul territory on the third base side. And he beats Uriel to the bag for that out.
Fires to first base. Not in time. He's safe. He takes off at first. Fly ball to left field. Not in time. He's safe. Pulls in the catch. And that'll do it for the first inning. Sinker, low and away. 1-0. Liner to the right side, and he's able to grab the hot shot. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Swings and misses. Strike 3. 2 out. Hit hard to the left side. He scoops it up.
And he beats Dick to the bag for the out.
Change up. No balls, one strike. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. 0-2. And he got him, strike three. And that's in time for the out. Drill to the left side. He dives and comes up with it. Breaking ball, knee high, 0-1. Fly ball to left field. That falls in for a base hit. And fires to third base. And he arrives at second with a stand-up double. He takes off at second. Strike. Throws late. Kirk's in there with a steal. Swing and a miss. 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Boyd fields it and fires home. And fires to first base. And he beats Espinal to the bag for the out. And that's it for the second inning. That's high. 1-0. Not much contact there. The dribbler to the right side. And he beats Judge to the bag for that out. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Slider inside on that one. 1-1. Hit hard to the left side. He dives, but it gets past him. Picks it up. Fly ball to left field. And he's there for the second out of the inning. Throws over to first. Drilled to left field. This one is a shot. A two-run bomb. Fouled off and out of play. 0-1. Absolutely destroyed. Gone. And it's a 7-0 ball game. Here's a grounder straight back to the pitcher. He scoops it up and he beats Urshela to the bag for the out. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. 0-1. Fly ball to left field. Makes the out. Down the first baseline. And Boyd is there for the catch. Fell high for a strike. No balls, one strike. Liner to the right side, and that one falls for a base hit. Fires over to second. Curveball just a bit low. One ball, no strikes. On its way to first after getting a bump. Sinker, 0-1. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes. Foul ball and out of play. Still two strikes. Liner to left field. And he stabs that one for the out. And that'll do it for the third. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Fly ball to center field. Pulls in the catch. One away. Knee-high pitch in there for a strike. No balls, one strike. Slider high and away. Ball one. Swing and a miss. And he's ahead. He struck him out swinging. Two away. Low and away. 1-0. Slider. That one's outside. Two balls, no strike. Slider, little too high. Ball three, 3-0. Breaking ball, and now he falls behind. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Down the third base line, and foul. Count stays 3-2. Swings and misses. Strike three. Hit hard to the third baseman. Picks it up, and he got him for out number one. Fly ball to left field. And Frazier is there. Two away. Curveball missed inside. 1-0. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. A ball and a strike. Fly ball to left field. Frazier gets there and makes the catch. And that's it for the fourth inning. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hit hard to the left side. Picked up by Bichette and fires to first base. And the throw in time for out number 1. Down the first base line and foul. 0-1. Fly ball to right field. He pulls in the catch. 2 out. Missed inside. 1-0. Drill to right field.
And it falls in. Base hit.
High pitch. Sneaks into the zone. Strike 2. He struck him out swinging. Change up. That pitch up in the zone.
No balls, 1 strike.
Wow, that one's crushed. It's gone.
And it's a 7-1 ball game.
Splitter. Tough pitch on the corner. Strike 1. Fly ball to left field.
And Frazier
Is there for the out. 1 out. Splitter. Strike 1. Fly ball to right field.
and it falls in. Base hit.
Fires over to second, and he slides into second ahead of the throw. Splitter. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Dribbler straight back to the pitcher. He scoops it up, fires over to second. On the ground to the right side. Picks it up with the tag. Sinker. Strike 1. On the ground to the left side.
Scooped up by Torres.
And fires home.
Biggio beats the throw to the plate. 7-2.
That ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Sinker outside and below the knees. Ball 2. Here's a grounder to the left side.
Fielded by Torres.
And fires to first base.
And he beats Guerrero to the bag for that out.
And that'll do it for the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Drill to the right side,
And that falls in for a base hit.
and he's in there with a double. On the ground to the right side, picks it up, and he got him for out number one. Fly ball to center field. And Bridget makes the play. 2 away. Runner on third tags up and will head home. And fires to third base. Splitter, low and away. 1-0. Sinker right over the plate. 1-1. And that ball is inside. Ball 2. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. He evens it up. 2-2. Here's a grounder to the right side.
Into the glove of Wade.
Throws over to first.
And he beats Bridget to the bag for the out.
Sinker,
No balls, 1 strike.
fly ball.
This one's hammered. No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Caught looking, strike 3. 2 out. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses, strike 3. And that'll do it for the 6th inning. And he lines one to the left side. He dives, but it gets past him.
That falls in for a base hit.
And he arrives at second with a stand-up double. Hitting foul territory, first base side. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Slider missed outside. 1-2. Out of play. We'll stay right here.
Still 1-2.
Pickoff attempt at second, and he dives back to the base. Fouled off and out of play.
Still 1-2.
Fouled off and out of play.
Still 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, strike 3. 1 away. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Out of play on the third base side. Fouled off and out of play.
Still 2 strikes.
Hitting foul territory, first base side.
Still 0-2.
He struck him out swinging. 2 away.
Pick off protected second, and he gets back in time. Fly ball to center field. And Bridget is there. Splitter. Tough pitch on the corner. Strike one. Splitter. Strike down the middle. Strike two. Dribbler straight back to the pitcher. Picks it up. And a throw in time for out number one. Oh and 1. Dribbler straight back to the pitcher. Picked up by Chapman. Throws over to first, and he got it. Hit hard to the left side. Torres is there and fires to first base. And that's in time for the out. And that's it for the seventh inning. Down the third baseline and foul. No balls, one strike. Here's a grounder to the right side. Espinal is there, and the throw in time for out number one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes. Whoa, no doubter. Crushed. Gone. And it's an 8-2 ball game. Just inside. 1-0. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. 1-1. Liner to the right side, leaps and nabs that one. 2 away. Sinker. That one's inside. Ball one. Down the third base line. And foul. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he goes down swinging, strike 3. Strike down the middle. Strike 1. Fly ball to left field. And Frazier is there for the out. One away. Splitter down below the knees. 1-0. Splitter. High pitch. Gets in the strike zone. A ball and a strike. On a play. Will stay right here. 1-2. Fly ball into shallow left. And it drops in. Runner goes. Fly ball to center field. Pulls in the catch. 2 away. Throws over first. Not in time. He's safe. Sinker. Strike 1. Outside below the knees. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hit hard to the left side. Great nab on that one. And that will do it for the 8th inning. Breaking ball missed inside. Ball 1. Fouled off and out of play. Counts even. The ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. He struck him out swinging. 1 out. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Out of play. Will stay right here. 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Into the glove of Espinal. And he got him. Here's a grounder to the left side. Scooped up by Bichette. Upstairs. Ball 1. That one's out of play, so we'll stay right here. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And he lines one to center field. That falls in for a base hit. Pickoff attempt at second. And he dives back to the base. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. There's a no-doubter. 3-run bomb. And it's a 11-2 ball game. On the ground to the right side. He scoops it up. And he beats Stanton to the bag for that out.
Splitter just inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Fly ball to left field. Frazier pulls it in for the out. Strike down the middle. No balls, 1 strike. Drilled to second and fires to first base. 2 out. Splitter, strike 1. Fly ball to right field.
And that drops for a base hit.
Fires over to second, and he slides into second, beats the throw. Strike 1. On the ground to center field. Into the glove of Hicks. Fires over to second.
Biggio crosses the plate. 11-3.
Splitter freezes one on the corner. 0-1. Hit hard to the left side. Scooped up by Torres. Fires to first base. And that's in time for the out.
This game was over before it started. The Yankees demolished the Toronto Blue Jays. The final score, 11-3.